Yeah, I almost didn't go live. Well, earlier today, I said I wasn't going to go live. I'm going to change the thumbnail because I'm not going to be talking about that subject today. I'm too sad to do it. You know, I need to do it when I'm in a better headspace, when I'm not so emotional. I just think that, did y'all see what happened to Jasmine Crockett? Do y'all see this gerrymandering, rigging? Do y'all see this? And I don't think that I'm trying to focus on like being positive about our future as a nation, hell, our future as a world. But it's not looking good for us. It's not looking good for us. And I think this thing with the military and stuff. Hey y'all. Hey MFW. I see you probably left. Hey Lemon. Hey Kay. Uh Lemon, I can't do it today. I was watching that content. I was watching her. I was watching Too Strong and like I listened to Too Strong and Vaughn drag me and my family for the last 2 days trying to get ready for this live stream. And then when it comes down to listening to the live stream, I mean, like doing the actual live stream, it's kind of like I don't want to do it right now. I just don't want to do it. I think I want to do it when I'm more angry than sad about like elections and stuff, or oh, just listening to the words, the lies, the lies. Do y'all know that this woman died? She went and found a divorce record for my mother and father. I was like, who goes that far? Who 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 goes that far to try to hurt somebody? I was just like, y'all, and she ain't even done yet. She's not even done. She's still in my family's shit. I was telling Bam earlier, y'all, my phone is dead. So if anybody's texting me or calling me, or if y'all have called me or texting me, my phone is dead. I don't know what the hell I did. I dropped it. I'm always dropping phones. Anybody that knows me, shit. I got insurance. I get insurance on any phone that I get because it ain't gonna survive more than a few. I be dropping them. I was giving the baby a bath the other day. Baby, that phone was floating, okay? It was floating, but I had it in a outer box. I dropped it today, and it's in an outer box, but it's still it's not on. I gotta charge it, but anyway. But yeah, so it's a lot of things that I that maybe y'all don't know because y'all aren't paying attention, and you don't know when I'm being doxxed. Only I know when I'm being doxxed. Only I know when my family is being doxxed. And this person, I mean, she created a channel in my daughter's name, like oh God, it's so much stuff. And I said this was the live that I was going to start talking about it. And I think that thumbnail that I use that thumbnail because that's kind of how it started. That's kind of how it started for me, outside of when Vaughn left and started dealing with her again. Then she said what's on the thumbnail. She said, you making. First of all, she lied and she said she first of all she lied and said my family members or Lawan's families reached out to her. They all say no. Did she reached out to them? They said, how in the hell would we know to reach out to her? We don't even know who the hell she is. Like, why would somebody reach out to somebody on YouTube to talk about wine? Somebody that don't even know them. They say she reached out to them, but she told YouTube that my family reached out to her. That Lawan's biological family reached out to her. And the other thing is this, because I'm not going to talk about this for long, but I want to tell y'all a little bit of what this series is going to be about, because it's really long and it was so many people that participated in it with her that I have to go. Like, we're going to be listening to some of Truth Hurt's commentary, some of Bitch Boy's commentary. Tawanda was on the panel. It was so many people that participated in it, and it's people that today that participated in that shit that I don't even have no smoke with, don't even want no smoke with. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to listen to. It's hard to relive that stuff. So I was thinking like, how do I do it? Like, how do I do it in a way that's not all the bitches and the hoes and the, because I still want to be respectful to my son's memory. Like, this girl came out here and said I was begging for money for my damn son. Like, and then I think about this too. I think about, like, when Truth, her son, died, she had all of this. I don't know if it was real or fake, because she went live. We promised each other. Let me tell y'all something. We promised each other we weren't going to go live, right? And I had a funeral to go to. Then I looked up and she was live talking about it, basically. And I'm like, I thought we weren't gonna, nobody was gonna go live. We was gonna be respectful. But she went live and basically kind of crying and all of this stuff. And then somebody came in the chat and said something about it. And who got the blame for that? Me. I start getting doxxed for it. I start getting blamed for it. But she was the one, and it happened in her chat, and everybody blamed me for it. I always got blamed for the shit she did. And I never, ever, ever turned my back on her. To think that she would actually do all of the fuck things that she did. And now it take, and I don't care if people laugh at me. I honestly don't care if people laugh at me, because I survived it. You know what I'm saying? And she got me at the one of the weakest points of my life. You know what I'm saying? And if you can survive shit like that, you can survive anything. But I want to know, why won't she just stop? The fuck? Girl, you are not going to destroy my family. You're not going to destroy our connection. You're not going to destroy our bond. Nobody's going to tell you anything. Nobody's going to fucking talk to you. Everybody thinks you're fucking weird. Girl. So one of the main reasons that it's really taken me so long to process this is because, like, I have been in therapy behind this shit. I've been, like, grief counseling, and a lot of it doesn't really have anything to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Or what she's done, or what they've done, and I say her because it's mainly her that's doing it, constantly doing it, still fucking doing it. Okay? But it's about the way LaJuan died. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to even, like, remember those days. Like when she said, imagine you weren't even there. Bitch, I walked in the motherfucking hospital. Girl, I was there every fucking day. She brought on YouTube, imagine you weren't even there and you're trying to take credit. Take credit for what? Nobody fucking knew. You brought it to YouTube, bitch. You did. I didn't. So take credit for what? Or trying to get sympathy for what? Trying to get sympathy for what? Y'all, I was just like, so what I didn't want to do was I wanted to tell y'all about, like, when I hear y'all driving and stuff. I talked about this in the beginning, but when I hear y'all driving and stuff while y'all vlogging and stuff, it took time for me to even not be triggered by that. You know, just the thought of that, like the distracted driver thing, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. But what another real thing is, and I shared out a live that Salt did from Salt and Pepper. It was like a video that she did, and she was talking about organ harvesting. And a lot of people aren't familiar with that. They're not familiar with organ harvesting. And I don't know if I told y'all this part about Lawan's passing and his death. He died on the scene of at the scene of the accident, right? He ran into the side of a semi truck and it basically crushed his truck. He was basic, experts say that he was dead on impact, that he basically died. He had no heartbeat, no pulse when the ambulance arrived at the scene. He had zero, but they found his ID. And they saw that he was an organ donor. They saw that he was an organ donor, and they put him in the fucking ambulance, drove him to the hospital, and played with us. Well, played with my daughters, played with his brothers, played with my daughters, played with the rest of the family. But me and two other people out of our family, we already knew he was dead. We knew he was dead. He was cold. Y'all, they had blankets on my baby. They had blanket warmers on his body. They had thick blanket warmers and warming pads up under it to keep his body warm. He was dead. Do y'all hear me? But he was young and he had vital organs that could be used for billionaires probably, or millionaires, or wealthy people, or I don't even know. I know one day, my daughter, she had all of this hope, and she called me. She said, "Mommy, they're going to do surgery on Lawan." I said, "Surgery? Surgery for what?" Y'all, surgery. Surgery. I said, "Surgery for what?" He has no brain activity. Like he has very minimal brain activity. She says surgery. She said they're saying that it's pressure. His brain is swelling so much that it's pressing on his cornea. So they're gonna do surgery to remove the pressure off of his cornea. Y'all, I didn't even have the how do I say it? I didn't even have the strength to tell my daughter they're taking his corneas to give to somebody else. They just are not telling you. I didn't even have it in me to tell her that. First of all, they would have cut the fuck up. And that was another problem. I had so many problems with my daughters, from Joelle to my son. I had so many problems keeping them from cutting the fuck up on them people at the hospital, because these people are doing, I say they were doing all they could do to keep him alive so they can harvest his organs. Because that's what they did. Every day they were cutting on him or taking something from his damn body. And you don't get a say. Once your children enter the military, their bodies belong to the military, right? So if you die in the military, or if you get killed in duty or whatever, you sign away your rights to your own damn body. For those who have been in the military, any branch of the military, you kind of know how it goes, but you may not know how it goes if someone dies. Well, he wasn't in the military when he died, but when he had the accident, he had his military ID with him and his driver's license, and both said organ donor. And they don't have to consult the family at all. They told me that consulting the family about taking his organs, it's a courtesy. It's not the law. They don't have to. So they were telling my daughters. So they asked my daughter, they start having the take them off of life support conversation, right? Because they need to get all the organs that are viable out of him. So they start having this conversation, take him off of life support, when we're going to take him off of life support. So Joelle, the one that Too Strong called, she says, no, y'all not taking him off of life support. And I'm thinking to myself, he's already gone. Like, I couldn't say it to her though. She knows it today, so I'm being public about it now because we've all had this conversation. She knows it today. So I'm thinking like he's already gone. Just let him go. It's hard to say, but just let him go. He wouldn't want to live like that. He couldn't live like that. He wouldn't want to live like that anyway. So just let him go. And she fussing and cussing and no, and see if the VA will take him. The VA wouldn't take him. You know why? Because he was already dead. He was being kept alive by machines. The VA wouldn't take him. No, every place she called, because she was the one calling. She was the one calling around and trying to see if, anybody could take him. And they wouldn't take him. They wouldn't take him. And she said she found some place in Ann Arbor that was going to take him. Okay. So guess what the hospital did? She said she found some place in Ann Arbor that was going to take him. And she told the people at the hospital, they got the information that of some hospital. I don't know. People are from Michigan. Maybe y'all know the name of the hospital. I don't know because I checked the fuck out. I'm not even going to lie. I checked out. I was like, there's nothing else that I can say or do, that is her biological brother, so it's absolutely nothing that I could say or do. So she was going to have him transferred. Well, that's another long story. That's another long story. But anyway, she said she was going to have him transferred. She said that they were going to have a bed for him or something. But he would have had to been airlifted, which was $80,000. The insurance wasn't going to pay for that. After the airlift, I think they were going to airlift him to the hospital, but then it was some sort of other fee or something like that. I can't even remember all of the details because I got it secondhand because she was telling my daughter was at the hospital and she was telling my daughter what she had told the people at the other place. So it was all just this big mishmash of like confusion about what's going to happen to Lawan while Lawan is just laying there already deceased and the hospital that he's in wants his organs. And we don't have any legal right to his organs because he's a donor. He made that decision while he was alive, and you don't get to change it when he dies. And that's what the doctor told me. He said, your son made that decision while he was alive. I said, no, the military made it for him. He said, Ms. Griffin, it doesn't matter who made it for him. The decision was made, and there you guys don't get a decision as to who gets an organ or whether or not his organs are taken. His organs have to be harvested. Do you know the next day they harvested his organs? They called us and told us they're taking him off of life support. They told us we had a certain amount of time to come to the hospital to say our final goodbyes. My daughter called me screaming, they're taking him off of life support. They're taking him off of life support. And I'm thinking like, I hate to say it. I'm thinking finally, he can rest. Finally. So she called me. She says, they're taking him off of life support. They're taking him off of life support. And I said, when? And she said, today at 1 o'clock. Today at 1 o'clock. That was like 6:45 a.m. I said, okay. I said, well, we'll go down there. And we all went. There's about 30 people in that room. And this bitch gonna say I wasn't there. This bitch got the nerve to call my fucking family and tell them that I begged for fucking money on YouTube. They created this whole lie. Oh, baby. So it's a lot. I think with the whole military thing, the whole organ harvesting thing, the fact that you don't even have the right to say no. You don't have the right to say no. Even at the scene of the accident, like I was asking all kind of questions. I was like, so at the scene of the accident, if somebody from his family was there and the people said that he was deceased, they said they see his age, if they can get him in that ambulance and they work on him enough, if they can get any sign of life, any. So when they first arrived, there was no sign of life. They look for his ID and everything, and yada, yada, yada. They found his ID in the car. They pull everything out. They see that he's an organ donor. They take him out of the vehicle, put him in the ambulance, and they start working on him. They got a faint heartbeat. That's all a faint pulse, rather, a faint pulse. And when they got to the hospital, he had zero brain activity. And he got a little bit of brain activity, just a little bit. And see, when I did when the reason that I know that it was Vaughn, it was another. I'm gonna stop saying her name. There was another content creator that told this person about my son first before Bitch Boy even found anything, was because of what Too Strong said. And I never said that publicly because I wasn't strong enough. And I'm ashamed to admit that, but I wasn't strong enough then to say it. I sent her a video. I sent my moderators a video, and it was a video where the doctor was telling my daughter sent me the audio. I said, I can't be there right now because I had to be at an appointment with my mom. I said, I can't come. I said, but I want to be because they had a family meeting, like talking about the progress and what they were going to do. I said, I want to be there. So she called me. She called me, but we couldn't get through. Like the FaceTime was messing up because I was in a bad area. FaceTime was messing up. So I said, well, just record it for me and let me hear it. Then I can hear everything that he says. And if I have any questions for him, I can ask him, when I come down there. So I asked her to record it for me. So what she did was she just audio recorded the conversation that he was having with the whole family about Luan. And he sent it to me. So I sent a little clip of that audio out to all of our friends and family. And at the time I thought that I considered Vaughn one of the friends. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. In that split second, I was not thinking. So when I saw that community wall post, the one that's on my thumbnail from Too Strong, I knew it was Vaughn. It wasn't no damn Bitch Boy. That was before all of that other stuff happened. It was days before all of that other stuff happened. It was Vaughn. And she sent her the video. And I guess Too Strong said I did a voiceover over it or something. She sent her the video of my son hitting the side of that truck. And that's how I knew. So nobody can tell me they didn't do nothing, they didn't say nothing, it doesn't matter. And I'm not coming for her, and I'm hoping that she thinking, she talking shit about me because I didn't came back. No, I'm not. I'm telling my fucking story. And that's what I was saying about Sakina when she was talking about when she was talking to Karen about what she's experienced. You can experience something. This is what I went through, me and my family. You know what I'm saying? And it got back to YouTube. But then these weird ass bitches act like I'm the one that brought it to YouTube. And I didn't. I got my moderators trying to take up collections and shit and everything from, and I didn't even take that. So to come here and try to make me like this, oh my God, it was so I was so fucking mad. I was so fucking mad, but I was hurt too. And I was mad at Joelle. Oh, y'all, I was so mad at Joelle. I'm like, bitch, you know damn well. Like, we all go through shit. She was mad at me because I'm fussing and cussing at her about everything that she done during this time, all of the wrong shit. My son was a damn junior on his damn obituary, and he's a senior, you know? And I'm running around the last day before his fucking funeral trying to get obituaries with his right fucking name on them. But I got people in my fucking family that keep on, oh my God, it was so much shit. It was so much stuff. And then people expect me to come onto YouTube and explain my fucking life when I didn't even bring it here. They brought it here. They brought it here. So anyway, I just Virginia, I'm praying for you too. Y'all, it's so much going on. But I told Bam earlier today, I told her, I was like, I don't even want to do this. Like, I feel like I don't even want to do this shit anymore. I'm for real. Like, I want to go back to my other content. I don't want to do this because I feel like, you know how you know that you're in a place, it's just such a lit. It's like I feel like my foot is on a fucking banana peel to hell. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if I don't step away from this content, if I don't step away from the people that I really want to advance on, I feel like I'm going to take this shit to hell. To hell. I think about how they sat on panels and laughed. I mean, laughed. They sat on panels and laughed at my sons. I have never done any of them like that. When Truth, her son, died, I cried for her. It like actually felt genuine sympathy for her. It changed when she came outside on me after and started blaming me for calling or reaching out to her damn daughter with weird shit. She started blaming me for shit. And I'm like, bitch, I don't even know them motherfuckers. She came outside and started saying I was reaching out to her son's people and playing. I just feel like, and your ops don't owe you anything, neither do, people that you ride with. But I never, ever, ever thought Too Strong would do anything like that. I never, ever, I didn't even think she was that kind of person. I would have never dealt with her for 4 fucking years if I believed she had the capacity to go that low. I never would have dealt with her for 4 fucking years. And Vaughn either. Vaughn either. I never would have forgiven her and moved on and tried to figure if I thought that they sat and laughed. Oh, that you need to take care of your own. Bitch, I didn't bring my business to YouTube. You did. You need to take care of your real life. You need to do this. You won't fucking let me. You reaching out to my real life. You reaching out to people in my real fucking life and bringing it to YouTube, and you telling me to leave it alone and grieve. The fuck? You lying to people, telling them I'm getting money for him. Oh, that shit was so fucking evil. So fucking evil. And I never, never, never knew that either one of them could go that low. But I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna stay focused on the parts that I want to talk about, because I don't really want to focus on them. I want to focus on this. I want to tell y'all something. You see that thumbnail? That thumbnail said, imagine. Oh, hold on. Let me read my thumbnail. Let me grab my glasses, y'all, because y'all are blur right now. Had to set them down because I was crying and shit. You know? Okay. Lied about everything. Lied about and to say that my family reached out to her. Imagine the family member of a she it like she telling a narrative story or something about my fucking life that she don't even fucking know. That she don't even fucking know. So I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this. Trying to find my glasses so I can read my own damn thumbnail. That's just how I don't even remember verbatim what she said. I gotta read it. Oh, hold on. Where in the world is it? Good Lord. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Y'all hit the thumbs up. So let me go to my photos and see if I can find it because I had to screenshot it. I can't see it. Let me go to my photos right quick. Here we go. Nope. Let me go back here. No, I don't want that. I want to go here. Here we go. Okay. I know Bam. Listen, Bam told me earlier she was like, fuck it. Cause I had I think she was she calling me? Yeah, she called me earlier today and I was out shopping. And it was a little while before my phone went dead and I was out shopping and everything. And she asked me what I was doing. I told her, nothing. I'm out shopping, grocery shopping and stuff. And then I just burst out crying. I was like, Bam, I can't do this anymore. She was like, what's wrong? I said, Jasmine Crockett lost and I'm emotional. It's like this whole huge whirlwind of things that is going to get better, but and it's just thinking about like I'm thinking about all of this shit is a joke to these people. They play with every and like nothing. Like I was listening to listen, I got to focus on a little bit of YouTube for a second. I was watching Lovely's live about Anaya. All of that stuff and I'm watching everybody in the chat from Vonnie to John Frank to all of I'm watching and then I'm watching a little bit of bitch because I'm gonna do a live on Anaya and Rashid, right? And Joy do a little live stream on how that stuff all broke down and how, Rashid was, reaching out to Joy and asking her to, play a role and all of this stuff, right? So I was watching a lot of different content and I'm thinking like nothing matters to any of these people. Like absolutely nothing. They can forgive some of the most vile and disgusting attacks on not only them, but they fucking families. You forgive people who put your deceased loved ones' images up because you got a problem with another bitch. No, fuck you. I hate you and that bitch. I don't like you or that bitch either. Ain't no way in hell. And I'm thinking like, is this something wrong with me? Then I'm like, once you step outside of YouTube and come after my family, there is no coming back for me. Like, I just can't ever see it in life. I can't, so I, Not see it like trusting you and being cool with you and on the phone with you or talking to you or being in chats with you and all of that kind of stuff. I can't see it. I just can't see it. So that's just the way I am. But I was crying. I was telling her, I said, I don't wanna do this stuff right. This kind of YouTube content. Cause look at what Miss Tawanda is doing. They aren't they aren't they supposed to be the community that puts a name on it? Put a name on it, put a name on it, or it don't mean shit. Now you got a whole sector, a whole sector getting behind content that's completely anonymous. That means that bitch can sit up and say whatever she wants to say and laugh in everybody's fucking face. Because I'm telling you, that's what she's gonna do with that shit. That's what she's gonna do with that. That's what anybody would do with that shit. If they sitting up in here and she's sitting up in here saying and the only people that's getting addressed is her ops, get the fuck out of here. That shit was so contrived. I can't believe. And then the other thing is that, and then people expect you to feel like it's legitimate. Like, feel a way about it, get emotions about it, like act like it's real so we can beef. It's fucking fake. Everybody knows that bitch is lying. Everybody knows that she wrote, if not all, most of the motherfucking questions. Everybody knows that. And then think about it. How Lovely gonna pull up and say, you please don't mention me and I won't write no. Girl, please don't mention you. Then everybody should ask. Please don't mention me. Lovely get a pass. I want it, bitch. Your name wasn't hardly even mentioned. Bitch, I want that pass. Bitch, don't mention me. The fuck? You just a messy old bitch. They can't even stand on your own shit. So look, the other thing was, I started off crying in this damn live. Now I'm dragging them up. That's why y'all hate me. That's why y'all hate me. Shit, hateful ass motherfuckers, weird ass bitches. So I'm listening to Lovely's live. She don't want me to mention her, so I'm gonna mention her. When I didn't want her to mention me, when I wanted her to stay off of my channel, when I wanted her to leave my motherfucking content alone, the bitch kept coming, kept talking, kept watching. So now I'm gonna give the bitch a little bit of what she was giving me for years. Okay? No, a lot of it. I'm gonna talk about her content until I'm done talking about it. And I'm gonna keep on saying that. Yeah. If she get a pass, then everybody should get a fucking pass. The fuck? Everybody in that motherfucker shit, especially us over here, because we ain't even a part of your fucking sector, bitch. Don't nobody want to be a part of no motherfucking cemetery. The fuck? Bitch, I am alive and well, honey. Shit, I'm alive and well. But I'm talking about the hatred that they have. Now, let me get back to Miss Tawanda. Miss Tawanda, what? I have never done anything to this woman. This woman came to my channel, right? Said that she was a supporter, was in my chat and shit. I didn't notice her, but she didn't hit my link. Told me how much she liked my content, and I like being over here, and I like the people over here, and all of that shit. I didn't know that bitch from a can of paint. Did not know her from a can of paint. What did I do to that bitch? That bitch started stalking my damn channel, start taking all kind of clips off of there, start trying to say I was doing this and doing that to her. I don't know that bitch. Start watching me at 3:00 in the morning, hanging on every fucking word that I do. And now this bitch can't even do one not an ounce of commentary without me in it. Bitch was watching my grandson, making up lies about my damn grandson. And then when Too Strong and Vaughn and Anaya and them came out here with all of them lies, which are lies, just fucking blatant, flat the fuck out lies. Lies. When they came out here with all this shit, this bitch was the first one to hit the link. This bitch read the damn shit that bitch boy typed up. oh, UP, they don't know her, and he was never a part of the family, and all of this. They don't know a fuck thing about my goddamn family. But they came out here like they goddamn aficionados on what the fuck I got going on. 4 years or 5 years of me doing commentary on YouTube, and I didn't live 57 years, 58 years on this goddamn planet. And these motherfuckers think that they know every fucking thing about me. Not only about me, about my daughters, about my family, about they said I didn't have no sons, about my mama, about my daddy. And for Too Strong to dig so fucking deep in my life that she found a guy, this bitch found a goddamn divorce decree that I never fucking saw. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know this bitch found a motherfucking divorce decree from my mama and daddy that I never fucking saw? YouTube told me some things about my own. This bitch found out something about my own motherfucking life that I didn't fucking know. And Miss Tawanda, she sat on a panel, and I'm thinking like, bitch, you got kids. You got a son, you say you got grandkids. Why would you sit on somebody's panel and read about somebody else's son's death, bitch, and you got your own fucking son? You got your own fucking life. You got your own fucking grandkids, and the universe is a motherfucking reciprocator. And I've never done anything to you, bitch. What would make you get to the fucking point that you would sit on a motherfucking panel and come after my motherfucking deceased son, bitch? I will never fuck with you or any of you, bitch. Your obsession is beyond understandable. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And anybody that deals with y'all, I don't want to deal with them. And that's just my thing. Like anybody, I mean, like deals with y'all behind the scenes and all that. I don't want to deal with them. I learned my lesson with that shit. And I said all of the plays and stuff. I don't want to be a part of no plays. Y'all all doing them plays behind the scenes. Oh, let's troll Unspoken. Let's run a play on Unspoken. That's all weird shit. I did that shit. Remember, Jay? I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't done that shit since then. And I'm not doing it ever. First and last play. Never fucking doing it again. I don't want to be fucking with motherfuckers that do that shit either. And that's on God. Sometimes you got to learn from your experiences, and life needs to teach you something. Lawan's death changed me in ways that I didn't even know. And then listen, it changed my whole fucking family. Just like my nephew's suicide changed us. And it always seems to be that when we lose somebody, especially the young people in our family, it brings us closer together. It always seems to just heal shit. You know, like me and Joelle, we had been at odds for years, back and forth, in and out, bailing her out of jail. It was so much shit in and out, back and forth for years. And for the first time in years, that motherfucker told me when I was picking my daughter up, when I was picking Tierra up from her bio mom's house one day. I was picking Tierra up, and Joelle was standing outside with her husband, right? That's the one that Too Strong called or reached out to for information about me, right? And I'm picking them up and everything. And I'm still a little mad at her and everything. I'm picking her up, and she comes over to the car and she said, "I love you." And I was like, "You love me?" That's exactly how I said. I said, "You love me." "Oh, really? You love me?" She said, "Yeah, I love you. I do." And it was kind of like I hadn't heard that in years. I mean, years. And it's kind of like you just when you see God is cleaning stuff up for you or helping you clean stuff up, you don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to fuck it up. You definitely don't want the devil getting their hands on you know, what makes you happy. I want that bitch's hands on my family. Nobody like her. I don't want anybody like her around my motherfucking family. That shit is too fucking precious. And when you think about that, like what happened to Lemon? Like what they did to Lemon. Lied on her. Lied. Oh, she went to Tony's funeral and she was standing on a hill watching Lemon. What? All of the lies this bitch told, all of the lies that she has told on this motherfucking app. And people call her Christly and godly and all of that shit. All of the lies that she's told to try to destroy somebody or hurt or harm somebody or put somebody's safety at risk. After she told all them lies on Lemon, Triple's fat, funky, ignorant ass went live issuing death wishes and shit. Death threats and shit. Talking about everybody over there need to die. They gonna die in the basement with that bitch. They gonna die. Based upon fucking lies. Fucking lies. All lies. And motherfuckers just running with that shit. Just like they running with that shit Tawanda doing. Everybody know that shit is a lie. And listen. This is why I say all of this shit is bullshit. And we should just all close the door, especially on that J4K shit. Everybody should close the door on that. I'm talking about from my channel. Everybody should close the door and ignore them motherfuckers. I can't tell y'all what to do, but I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you and remind you of they know exactly who they dealing with. They know exactly who the fuck they are dealing with. They know who they giving a helping hand to. They know who's lying and they know who's telling the fucking truth. They just riding with the lies. And then you sit back and you have to defend lies when they fucking know that they lying. That's the thing. Them motherfuckers was doing commentary on this shit. Them motherfuckers was watching this shit. Them motherfuckers was in the chats when when every motherfucking one of us was being drugged. Motherfuckers from J4K was over there. When I was being they was over there when Too Strong was being drugged. John Franken Gears and them was over. They was a part of the motherfucking chats. They know this shit from Tawanda to Lovely, Sakina, I'm not talking about Sakina in a bad way. I'm talking about everybody. You might not remember it. You might not remember the content, and you might not have seen it, all of it, and you don't know the details and the behind the scenes. But this shit that's out here on these YouTube streets, they know that shit is a lie. Everybody know Anaya is a whore, and they know she's a fucking drunk. Her own motherfucking husband then came out here and said she was drunk. This bitch came out here and said she was drunk texting that nigga. And she was talking to him for more than a fucking year. You that drunk all the goddamn time. And listen, the live that I shared on my community wall from Lovely, that's not the only live stream. It's a live stream about Too Strong too. When she talked about how foul and fucked up Too Strong was for reaching out to my family. And she compared it. She said, why is that okay to do that? And that was worse than what she did with Faith. And I agree. Calling a funeral home is not a crime. You're not reaching out to a family. You're trying to find out if someone has died or if the services are, I've called a damn morgue to see if Paula was deceased. But they say I was wrong for doing that. You can't call no morgue to see if somebody's deceased. That's disrespectful. They didn't respect her while she was alive. And they want everybody to respect her while she's dead. And then they want everybody to respect people that drug them. And they expect for people to change their feelings because somebody died. And you got to respect them now because they're no longer here, you know. You got to treat, you can't say anything about them. You can't talk about them, or we going to dox you and drag you and pull you. Yeah, this shit is just so asinine and so fucking childish. It's so fucking childish, baby. Yeah, you did a troll and you stuck to yours. You stuck to it and you are continuing to stick to it because, baby, you was outside, honey. And that's another thing. They had you first came in here with Faith's picture. Yep. Then when Too Strong gets her hand on it, you one of my moderators. She trying to say that you are one of my moderators and tried to put your account on one of my motherfucking moderators. And they came out here and started trying to drag my damn moderator. Just the lies that this woman tells are astronomical. She blocked all of the people in my chat. She came back, she said, UP blocked all of her people. She lying. And it was her and Vaughn doing it. It was her, Vaughn, and Jim doing it. But they did a panel, 10 people on that panel to Wanda. I got that live too. We gonna be reacting to all of this shit. All of it. She's still doxing me on her fucking channel. Do you see any doxing information on my channel for Too Strong? Do you see her name, any of her kids on my motherfucking channel? Do you see any of that on my motherfucking channel or bitch boy, either any of them? No, you don't. But they do this shit and then they call you the devil. Just crazy. Just crazy. So, it's kind of like, and then the thing about it is, this is what gets me, is like they paint these people like they the pillars of the community and they the best people on the planet. And UP is wrong because I react to the shit that they do. I talk about it. I'm crazy. I'm a psycho. I live in my mama's basement. I'm all of these things, right? But they stay focused on me. They are the ones that stay focused on me. It's 114 people in here right now on a blocked channel. 117 now. Hit the thumbs up, please. So, all of this picking up and putting down, and that Vonnie over there. Oh, she vile. That Vonnie is a vile human being. Vile human being, right? So she's I was listening to some stuff and she talking about Sakina need to do this and Sakina need to do that and Sakina. But I was just listening to a live yesterday or the day before because I've been doing my research, right? Vonnie calling Lovely all kind of whores, saying she should never be trusted. Anybody that fuck with her is a motherfucking fool. And this ain't it ain't even one live over there. It's multiple lives over there where her saying that Lovely can't be trusted. And Lovely saying the same fucking thing about her. But then they want everybody else to believe what the fuck they saying and believe in their union and believe all of they friends and they besties and they sissies and all of this shit. And then what's gonna turn around? What's gonna happen? The same shit that happened to Vaughn and Too Strong. Because that shit ain't real. It never was. It never, ever was, because you got back together with somebody to make somebody else mad. This shit wasn't real. You did something because you have an op. Y'all got the same op. Friendships based on we got the same ops. All of that shit is just weird to me. It's just weird. Just weird. So I'm glad you can ignore it. Any grams in the chat? Yeah, that whole story. Oh, y'all. The story about the grams. I was listening to some of Vonnie's content. And I said we should ignore them. But when they stop talking about me, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna back off. But it's just a few more things I want to say about Vonnie and Tawana and Lovely over there. You know. Um Gears too. I got a lot of things to say about old Gears. That time is coming. It ain't here yet though. It's some things I'm processing. You know what I'm saying? Lots of lies, lots of manipulation. So it's some things that I'm processing. I think people think that I'm scared of them or something. I'm intimidated. No, I saw what you did to JJ. I saw how you dox. I saw how you put shit out there, and I saw how you hit links to drag my daughters too. I saw that. I know how you move, and you forewarned me about what you were going to do to me. You definitely let me know in advance what you were going to do, and you started doing it already. So, but I was listening to Vonnie's live, and she was talking about her life. She was saying that she she was, I guess her aunt or something was gonna put her in jail when she was 17. She was explaining why she doxed the way she doxed or something. So she was saying her aunt her aunt was gonna put her in jail, and so her mother-in-law, so no, she was trying to explain the reason why her name, I guess, shows up as living with her mother-in-law. I guess that's what she was trying to explain. And she said that she lived with her mother-in-law until she turned 18. And she was talking about her experience with her mother. And then I was listening to the ways that she was talking about, Lovely's mother. I listened to the things that she said about Sakina's mother when she was beefing with her. I listened to y'all and how y'all like just advance on. It's like the first thing that y'all do is go after somebody's family, like their real life family. The first thing you do is go for their familiar connections. And I was somebody, does anybody know Lady Nika? Because Bam was telling me to watch Kimmy from the beef sector, right? So Kimmy, I went to Kim was we were trying to find Kimmy's channel because I wanted to see the game that the little Q&A thing that what's her name? Tawanda was doing. And we went to Kimmy. I went to Kimmy's channel and it had been deleted. So somebody else was talking about, Jay Dunn was talking about it. Hey Michi, hey everybody in the chat. Hey girl. So somebody was, so Michi, not Michi was talking about it. Lord, Michi then hopped in here and I just said her name. So I went to look for Kimmy's channel and I saw that Jay Dunn had something up that said what happened to Kimmy's channel. I listened to Jay Dunn for a little while, but she wasn't really, she was talking about a lot of stuff I didn't know, and I was trying to find out like what happened to the channel. So what I have come to learn, because I went and I listened to Lady Nika for a while, and Lady Nika was talking about how channels got some of these channels be getting flagged and hacked or whatever. And they was talking about how what's his name? Uh most hated blogger, or his channel got hacked and he got it back. So it was a lot of information to learn. But guess what? I was listening to Lady Nika, and she was going through something very similar with a family member of hers. Another content creator in the beef sector had taken her deceased sister's image from her Instagram, and she had made it her avatar for her channel. And she was talking about how um she she was basically saying what a good person her sister was and how she was loved, and how, and the people in the audience were talking about how fucked up that is, and people need to stop doing that, and people need to stop going after, deceased relatives and all of that stuff. And I'm thinking, like, this is what goes on in every single community. Every single community has a set of people that don't mind violating your family. They just don't mind doing it. They actually take great pleasure in it. And I could tell when Too Strong was doing it, she enjoyed it. She enjoyed every minute of every fucking thing that she was doing. Every second of it. She was sitting on panels, and she's had all of these people around her, and I knew it was going to end. I knew it wasn't going to last forever. And the thing about it is, that people know people. Nobody's going to trust you. Nobody's going to trust you with their, if you get into a beef, everybody going to think that that's the first direction that you're going to go in, because those are your patterns. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to get very many people that's going to trust you with their personal information. You're not going to get very many people that's going to want to talk on the phone to you. You're not going to get very many people that's going to, be comfortable enough with you to call you friend. It's not going to happen. And that's what you see. That's what you see. You see a lot of this, her coming on the social media, like begging for people to like pay attention to her, or it happened to be about a beef for it to happen, or it have to be about her doxing me, or some talking shit about me or Bam or something like that. That's where that temporary growth comes from. But when all of that's said and done, what do you want to be remembered for? Like, it's different. Like, they can say all day, oh, she talks about babies. They ain't played no clips of it. They know they can't prove it because it never fucking happened. She talked about the dead, and she drugged Truth Hurts deceased son. Find the clips, because if they existed, they would be on Gears channel, or on Bitch Boys channel, or on Truth Hurts channel, or on Too Strong's channel. They would be on somebody's fucking channel for you to watch, for the whole world to see. They don't exist. And see, that's the thing. I'm happy that nothing like that exists about me. That years from now, nobody can come back and say, oh yeah, because what happens now is it's a Sakina and a Lovely situation, right? Sakina says, Lovely drug my kids, so I drug hers back. That's not the story that Lovely's going to tell. Lovely's going to say, you attacked my kids. You came after my this. You talked about my. She's not going to say, oh, I did it to you first, and I recognize that you did it back. She's going to say what you did, because you did it. So it's kind of like people, when you got people doing the same thing to each other, everybody starts to look the same. Everybody. And after a while, people start forgetting who did what to who first. Everybody's like, oh shit, you done doxed their family. Just like I was listening to, back to Vonnie. I was listening to Vonnie, and she was telling the story of how foul and how vile Lovely was for coming after Sakina's family. And she said, you need to leave her alone. And you started this with her, and you should never come after this girl's family. And she ain't never done you. And this was just a few months ago. And she said, oh, she ain't never done you like that, and you doing this and you doing that, and you foul. And then Bonnie comes up and she says, and you troll. You a troll. And she said, you dox everybody. And she said, and don't nobody believe you getting them emails. Everybody believe you emailing yourself. But when I say it, or when Bam says it, or when Sakina says it, or when Michi says it, oh, you stupid, you dumb, and that ain't Lovely, and Lovely don't know, and Lovely didn't. So, but when you say it, it's true. But when other people say it, it's a lie. And that's the kind of stuff that I can't, it's too stressful. It's kind of like, what's the truth? Who doxed who first? Who came? And then the thing about it is, you explain it away when it happens to somebody else. Like, Vonnie will come outside and she'll say, well, everybody knows how Lovely gets down, so you shouldn't pick with her. But when Lovely does it to her or somebody that she actually fucks with, all hell breaks loose. Let's black her out. This bitch is this and this bitch is that. It's just it's too hard trying to keep up with who you have to be mad at today, because it's always changing. It's always changing. Some dude over there, Jay. Yeah, it most hated blogger from the Mo3 sector. When his channel got hacked, Bitch Boy and Gears and them went over in his chat and said that I was talking about him or something. They was in his chat. People from J4K was in his chat telling him that it was me. That's just how fucking desperate they were. And that man was doxing everybody in the motherfucking beef sector. They wanted him to dox me too. He was accepting money to dox people, but he wanted to dox people from the beef sector. So they ran their happy asses over there and was putting my government name all in the chat and everything. Shout out to the Bushes. I'm not gonna say who it was that sent the the little birdie out to let me know that they had my name in that chat, and that person is from the beef sector too. So they let me know that they had my name in the chat through one of our supporters. We got people everywhere. So, but it's interesting. It's really interesting to hear to hear them talk and to hear them flip. And then they call every Vonnie, the way she'll say flip flop. Yeah, flip flop. Bitch, you flip flop more than any damn body else too. You always want 1 minute you on this person's side. The next minute you on that person's side. 1 minute you did, and I believe what Sakina said. I believe that you say you don't trust none of them that you fucking with. I believe every fucking word, just like I believe John Frank when he said, and I believe some of what Mr. Wanda said too about what John Frank. I believe some of what each and every one of y'all said, because it don't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense for people to come over there and y'all done seen what they done to people over here, and they know what y'all have done to them too. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody would let their guard down in situations like that. Nobody. So that's why I say I don't want nobody playing in my face. You don't have to play in my face for us to be just cordial with each other. Like, I could be cordial with you, and not want to beef with you, still not want to have like that kind of relationship, friendship, or whatever. Yeah. So it's a lot. I want to say something else. But when I come back and I react to this, we're gonna play one of the live streams, because y'all need to hear. I mean, they was like, oh yeah, she be taking money, and oh, her family don't fuck with her, don't none of them fuck with her. Too Strong told so many. She talked like she really knew my daughters. Hello. Who is that on that thumbnail? No. Y'all check this account. Who is that on that thumbnail? Is that Lucy? Oh my God, don't make me cry, bitch. Look, I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, that's Lucy. Oh my God. Hey, Lucy. Y'all, this is way back YouTube right here. Hey, Lucy. Girl, baby, don't make me go back and watch no old content, girl. That's a throwback, baby. I miss you too, girl. Y'all, Lucy. See, I'm telling y'all, I don't Tierra, if you hop down out the damn bushes, I'm gonna start crying for real. Listen, so many people reached out to me when I was y'all. when I was going through with that, especially after my son died, I thank all of y'all. So many of y'all reached out and said, I can't even believe this is happening. I can't believe the person that's doing it. Like, it was so, but I don't know. Lucy probably don't know nothing about that because she wasn't one. I'm not saying that she was one of those people, but just her reminding me of all of the old school people that reached out to me to let me, they was like, I ain't hopping down. I'm not, but it was so many people that just kept me going. Like, I know you. Y'all don't even know when she started saying I was beating on baby UP. Do y'all know it wasn't even just John Frank? It was so many people from back in the day that was like, I know damn well you not beating that baby, because as much as he was screaming in the background and stuff when he was little, and he was always up under you, loving it. I know. I was like, it's good to know that people really know you, know your heart, know your true nature and stuff. So, baby, thank you. Thank you, Lucy. You are too. Y'all, I'm going to have to go back and play some old school content. Lucy, I still got some shit on my channel. I remember back in the day with me, you, and D. Oh my God, we used to have so much fun. We used to have so much fun, and we laughed more than we talked shit. I'm telling you, y'all, baby, we had fun back then. And I miss those days. It's so much hatred out here now. It's so much hate. Like, this stuff was just, oh. But listen, y'all. Y'all, listen, drop Lucy's link in the chat. Y'all, Lucy, you doing content again? D still tight. Y'all still tight. Listen, I be watching D. I still watch all of his content. I be trying to catch every live that he does. I don't get everyone. And a lot of times he kind of keeps me up on what's going on, but I like his tiny home stuff, his stuff about his life. I like when D talked about his with his goddaughter and his godkids. I just like that D. That's the real D to me. You know what I'm saying? That's the real D spot to me. Baby. But yes. Yeah, y'all drop her link so y'all can go and subscribe to her channel. She doing some content, because yeah, D Spot, he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. You say, are you? At 3 grandkids, 29. Oh my goodness. Yo, girl, I have to come over there. I'm coming over there, Lucy. You raising your 3 grand since 2020. Girl, my grandson went back to his mama. One of the hardest days of my life, but she been doing good. She been doing good. So, yeah. You back now? Well, I'm gonna be over there, and I'm still subscribed. So all I gotta do is go to my damn self. I'm still subscribed. So I'll be over there. And y'all click her link and go and subscribe to her channel. Go and subscribe to her channel. Hey, chatting. Yes. Listen, I mean, y'all remember y'all remember the cola days when we were, y'all, it was so much going on back then. It was so much going on back then, but it's so much history. It is so much history, and there's so many people that we fucked with that have gone on and moved on to different sectors, but I love to see them though. Yeah. I know you love. Cola James is the one that introduced us to Alec. Let me tell y'all that little brief story. Shout out to Cola. Cola has survived a lot. Cola used to be a sipper, but she was a supporter of Truth Hurts, and and we used to beef a little bit back in the day, but then we became cool and everything, and but She introduced us to Alec. Alec was all up in Cola James' chat, and she had to tell us that Alec was a child, honey. We was like, how old is he? Alec was like, what, 15? 15 or 16 or something like that. And we was just talking our shit, and we was like, oh no, that's a baby. Like, that's a baby. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. That was, baby, we've been putting baby powder on Alec for a few years now. For a few years. And we want him to get out of the drama. Yeah. So Alec this is natural for him. He love this kind of content. He love the mess. Alec loves the mess and loves the drama. Yeah, we all go way back. I'm here. Oh no, you're not changing my discussion. Okay, so thank you, Lucy. Let me get back on track because I would have been talking about that all night. So listen, let me say this. What gets me with Vonnie is that she is that what gets me with all of the J4K, to be honest, with all of them, and watching the patterns and watch how they, fight each other, dox each other, talk shit about each other's families, the children. Children aren't off limits. The family members aren't off limits. When your family is not off limits to another human being, that human being shouldn't be a part of your atmosphere ever. If people can't control themselves to keep their paws off of your family, especially if your family ain't on YouTube going back and forth with these people and talking shit to these people, if your family cannot be off limits to these people should never be a part of your YouTube atmosphere ever, ever. And I'm gonna say this, like when you enter these friendships and stuff, protect your family. Because that's the one thing I can say that I keep on saying this. I have to say it over and over and over again. I am very, very happy because I learned my lesson with Paula. Paula taught me, you know, Paula taught me. Paula gained access to my family because I gave it to her. Just like she gave me access to hers. I gave it to her. She knew who my sister was because she had talked to my sister. You know what I'm saying? She knew exactly how to find her. She knew she was a photographer. She knew about my family because I gave her that access. But once she did that, I stopped doing that. And you learn something when you feel like somebody is in a like you can feel a connection with people and they not. My mom and dad used to tell us this when we were young, and it took me to having a a friend, somebody who I thought was a friend when I was young, who I thought was my best friend, snake me. You know what I'm saying? And that was in junior high school. I was in the 6th grade, and I'll never forget it. But it taught me a lesson. And my mom and dad used to say, you can be somebody's best friend, and they can be your worst enemy, pretending to be your best friend. And that's so true. It's so true. People will fool you. They will use you for a period of time. They will and then when that usage is done, they will discard you. Now, a lot of people say I discard people. I discard content. When the content is done, the content is done. I'm not going to talk about it. Doesn't mean that I don't feel the same way about you or like you or fuck with you or nothing like that. If I'm on here on YouTube to do the content, I'm going to do the content that I want to do. So I don't discard people. I might discard content about those people. Anaya felt discarded. Anaya, and she talked about it to Rashid, and Rashid talked about it to JJ. And JJ played it on YouTube, you know? And you get to learn things, unfortunately, through YouTube. You get to learn things that have come from behind the scenes. But I knew Anaya felt a certain kind of way about me not returning her text messages, but I didn't really care. We weren't friends, and I didn't ever want to form a friendship or a bond like that with her. I didn't really care. I knew that she had friends. She was Too Strong's friend, and she had friends on YouTube. She had other people on YouTube to fuck with. She didn't need me. And she wasn't, it's not when you know you know, when you're not somebody's cup of tea, you know what I'm saying? Or like you're not like that person. Like I know that me and Anaya wouldn't click like on the phone or behind the scenes or anything like that. Neither would me or Rashid. It's all brown nosing with them. Like nothing is really real with them. It's all brown nosing. And I'm gonna go back to this. I was listening to Lovely, and she was talking about how Rashid had wrote this letter to Joy. Now we getting back to Joy. We get back to kind of where I'm going to be going, the direction that I'm going to be going in my next live stream. We getting back to the Joy conversation, okay? For y'all who don't know, when I sat back and I look at the big picture, Joy is the I'm not going to say the reason for a lot of this, but Joy is that one person that kind of pulled all of this together. Like the J4K stuff and the my sector and the sippers and the state gang and everything. Joy is that one person. They came over here looking at content about Joy. Then they start focusing on us. The same people they were to Joy, like following her all around YouTube to do content on her, the same thing they do to Bam. That's the same thing they do to me. That's the same thing they're going to do to Sakina. That's the same thing. Anybody that tries to get away from something from those people, they're going to laser focus on you and keep content going about you, especially if it's beneficial to them. If they can find another group of people that hates you or dislikes you just the same, they're going to band with them. And that it took time and watching their patterns and stuff like that. And sometimes you have to go through something and learn who people truly are, you know, before you tell them how you feel about them. So I don't really yeah, I had discernment when it came to Anaya, because I really watched Anaya with um I think the thing that blew me about Anaya and Rashid is like there were no receipts. Everybody else could provide receipts for what they were saying. So I was able to get behind the scenes and like maybe get have a conversation, like, well, put the pieces together for me. Like Vaughn was priceless when she was providing receipts about Nicole's perspective. So was Bam. Bam provided receipts to prove what they were saying was true. The reason that I never let my guard down with Anaya and Rashida is because they never had any proof of what they were saying. They never had any fucking receipts. They wanted me to produce. I keep on saying this because it's true. They wanted me to produce the same fucking receipt over and over again, and bitch boy kept dropping receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt after receipt. And at a certain point, it's like, bitch, you looking dumb out here. You looking dumb out here swinging for these motherfuckers. And then it would, when it would get quiet, and nobody was talking about Anaya and Rashid, what would Anaya and Rashid come outside and do? Start going after them. Start talking shit. It was like, girl, and then it got to the point where I started saying like, well, damn. And that's why she say, oh, you know, UP, she won't return our text messages, and she won't, and she stopped doing content on her. She won't talk about us. It was humiliating. You had nothing and they fucking had everything. That nigga had everything. Shit. The fuck? Yeah, she wasn't showing nothing. She wanted me to keep on dropping that goddamn receipt of Power Rain and motherfucking Truth Hurts. And then they wanted me to start doxing. Wanted me to start doxing on my motherfucking channel. No. She talking about he want to send me shit about he said this in a damn live stream or in my chat or something, because I think I got the screenshot or something. I have to find it. He want to send me pictures of people's husbands and their kids and all of that kind of shit. No, I'm not doing that. Didn't like it when you did it. It wasn't a good look. And the other thing is, look at what was done to you. Look at what was done to you, and you ain't done shit about it, but you focused on me, motherfucking Bam, and goddamn Truth Is. The fuck? And Mika. You focused on us, and we ain't done none of that shit to you, and we won't. But you so fucking focused on us, and you ain't done shit. Girl. All mouth when it come to me too, because the only fucking thing they gonna do is talk shit about me like they talked about them and docs. That's all the fuck they gonna do. That's all the fuck they gonna do. They pitiful. They are pitiful. Anaya up there, but he did this to me. You don't know her, bitch. You don't know me, bitch. You don't know shit about me. Oh, I've been watching her for 5 fucking years. I haven't been watching you for 5 years. I haven't been watching you, for that shit creeped me out. When I heard you say that the other day, I said, this bitch been watching me for 5 fucking years. Bitch, I didn't even know you existed 5 fucking years ago. But you been watching me for 5 fucking years? Girl. I had no fucking clue this bitch even existed. And then she's talking about, this is my sector. I ran this sector. I didn't learn about you until I started watching CMA and Philly Phil. When I started doing commentary on Philly Phil. You had been in this shit for years by then. When I learned about who you were when you started coming after me. And then I went back and watched content where you was on CMA's panel swinging for him against Bitch Boy and them. And then when Bitch Boy showed you the ping, ping, you know, when he showed you that, then you went over there and you start, getting on his team or whatever. That ain't really how it went, but that's how I'm gonna say it went. But and I guess when you came outside, your husband was in jail. I ain't know none of that until after the fact. So it's a lot I did not know. So no, honey, I didn't know you, and you damn sure don't know me. We ain't never had no behind the scenes conversation. You don't know me. Girl. Exactly. And she does. She has a lack of self-awareness. This bitch gonna talk about Sakina, you not gonna check her for what she had to say about me? She called me a whore. Bitch, all them motherfuckers called you a whore. All of them. Bitch. Every mother, including Vaughn and motherfucking Too Strong, bitch. Every motherfucker you riding with, bitch, called you a motherfucking whore, bitch. From their mouth to my motherfucking ears, bitch. They might not have said it. Too Strong might not have said it publicly on this, bitch. But behind the scenes, even when I was doing content on you, bitch. Behind the scenes, girl. Shit. You need to have a motherfucking wake up call, honey. You need to really, really like get some grounding for real. Girl. Shoot. But everybody did call her a whore. Y'all know we was doing content on her. Content on well, actually, let me tell y'all just how hard it was. I couldn't even defend Anaya. It was so much shit out here about Anaya and her being a whore and her wanting to choke on dick and suck on dick and this bitch was throwing her own motherfucking husband up under the goddamn bus. This bitch sits up here and talks about me and talks about that's her king today. Well, that's your king today. That's your king today, and that's fine. I'm glad y'all done worked it out and y'all done found y'all zen and everything, and you in a happy, loving relationship. But girl, it was the hardest fight with you. The hardest fight was because everybody still saw you as the person that was responsible for every fucking thing. You. So I had to say, that's fucked up. Y'all doing this to Sheed and y'all trying to come between a marriage and y'all doing this and yada, yada, yada. But now I'm dragging you, bitch, because you dragging me. All gloves are off. All bets are off, bitch. If I swung for you, I'm goddamn sure strong enough to swing against your ass, bitch. See, that's where you got it fucked up. You think just because I, you know, silenced the way that I may have felt or like denied what I felt or that energy that I was getting from you, that snake ass energy that I was getting from you. And then you say that, oh, see, UP never liked me. She never forgave me because I drug her and Loca, bitch. Everybody has talked shit about me. Everybody. Damn near. Except for the motherfuckers over here. Girl, and I have forgiven a lot of people that have talked shit about me, and they've forgiven me for talking shit about them. Never to address it again thus far, knock on wood, you know. And the thing about it is you didn't drag me to the point where it made me feel anything. I didn't care about you. When it only hurts when you actually care about either what's being said about you or the person that's saying it. You can't hurt me. Only people that you care about can actually hurt you. You feel me? So, and that should be the same way when I'm talking about you. You don't care about me. What I say should roll off of your back like water off of a duck's back. It's just content, it's just commentary, right? But the thing about it is, the reason I think the things that I say get under your skin is because you know, once I don't believe you, everything that was said about you becomes true. Every fucking thing the motherfucker said about you was true. From the working behind the scenes to try to destroy people's platforms, you do that. It's evident. You did it to taking credit for shit that you did not come up with. You took credit for 4C gang. You ain't had shit to do with no goddamn 4C gang. You hit that link and you hit that panel just like you hit any other link in any other panel. That's that man's channel. That ain't your shit. He brought the people there, not you. You know what I'm saying? Other content creators did something to work against that. And let me say this to you too. Let me say this to you too. You said you helped make the Steak Gang and the Sippers when they kicked your ass to the curb. You said that then too. Hey, Sparkle. You said that you started you said I wasn't shit until you came along. When the fuck what the fuck you mean by that? Let me ask you a question. I have never seen someone that has created so many motherfucking platforms to let her tell it, helped so many motherfucking platforms grow to let her tell it, and don't even have a successful platform of her own. How can you get out here and do all of these things for everybody else's platform? Make them. I made this platform and that platform doing better than yours. You ain't doing shit on yours. How is that possible? Can you explain that to me? I've always wanted to know people who come outside and take credit for other people's platforms and they can't even get, 40 people in their chat unless they cussing somebody out. Mm. I don't know where all of this bravado comes from. I really don't know. I think I blame it on alcohol. I swear you drunk every time you come live. You got to be, because you're delusional every fucking time you come live. You bodied somebody. Everybody know you not strong. Everybody knows that you're not strong. Everybody saw you run to my motherfucking platform. And everybody saw you run to J4K. Girl, they drug your ass. They called you an ass licker, bitch. While you was over there on your motherfucking channel calling me the motherfucking goat. Then yeah, UP called me the GOAT because I called you the GOAT because you drugged somebody one day and you needed it. Bitch, they was dragging the skin off your bones. I don't think you're the greatest of all times. I don't think you're the acronym for GOAT, greatest of all times. A paper eating bitch, maybe, but not greatest of all times. That's all I'm saying. You might be a GOAT somewhere in some petting zoo, some farm, some something. I don't know. But on YouTube, you're not the greatest of all times. You didn't create no fucking sectors. How did you create the motherfucking mukbang tea sector, bitch? You don't talk about tea. You don't talk about motherfucking mukbangers. All you do is hit people's link and yell and scream and cuss, and you don't mukbang, bitch. So how did you start the motherfucking mukbang tea sector? I don't understand that shit. That shit blows me. It's like you got this idea of yourself that is so fucking asinine and unreal. Who the fuck are you, bitch? You're a whore. Just like I said, just like everybody else said, you're a fucking whore, bitch. Nobody listens to her. Everybody thinks nobody can. No, bitch. Nobody listens to you. And then you say, oh, she can't get no views. You and Rashid say this shit. You and Rashid, y'all say this shit. Y'all be saying, she can't get no views unless she talk about me and she. She can't get no views unless she talk about me and she. Girl. Mm. You can't get no views when you talk about you and she. So how am I getting views solely because I talk shit about you and she? When you and she go live, you can't get no fucking views just talking about y'all. I challenge you. You won't take my panel up challenge and a one-on-one challenge. Take my challenge, bitch. The whole world. Don't y'all want to see me and Anaya on a panel one more time? Cause she didn't hit my link before, you know. But I want you one on, and I want the chat off. I want the chat off, and then I want the community to vote on it after. I don't want you to have no support in the motherfucking chat. Bitch, I want you to, bitch, you say you body bitches. You say you throw bitches up under cars and shit. You body bitches. I want you to verbally body me, bitch, on a motherfucking panel one-on-one. Ain't got to be no motherfucking, oh, we need a neutral platform, bitch. I will come to your motherfucking channel, ho. Turn the motherfucking chat off, though. You come to my channel, I'll turn the motherfucking chat off. Can't nobody else have no ends in the motherfucking conversation but me. And bitch, guess what? I want you to bring the receipts of what you say, bitch. Okay? Because I'm going to bring the receipts of what the fuck I say. We need to panel up and have a motherfucking show and tell motherfucking conversation for once, bitch. Because all this time, all these years, motherfuckers been asking your bitch ass to prove what the fuck you been saying out here on these goddamn YouTube streets. And the only fucking thing that happens is motherfuckers come out here and put your titties on their goddamn community wall. Girl, I was listening to a live of you, bitch. And you was talking to another content creator and you was dragging, bitch. You was dragging and doxing her and shit. And you was like, you're a whore. You got this. And doesn't, you said, you said, and doesn't, because this one was just recent, you know, just last year. And you said, you whore, you calling another content creator a whore, you whore, you whore, you whore. And I mean, you just went on and on and on calling her a whore. And this girl hadn't done anything to you, right? Nothing. You calling her a whore and shit. You said, doesn't Boy Stop Capping have your titties? And doesn't CMA have your titties? And doesn't this person have your titties? And I'm thinking, bitch, First of all, she's not married. Those people said that that's not true, and we all know that. But what we do know to be true is that your tits are still on a community wall with steakums on them, laying in your husband's bed. Mm-hmm. Yep. And you calling everybody else a whore. I scared you with the bitch. Right. I'm sorry. That's the theatrics. That's the bravado. This bitch yelling all the damn time, thinking she's scaring somebody. You didn't want to pull up when I came at you 2 weeks ago. Every fucking time you address truth is, she addressed you back, bitch. That motherfucker even hit your goddamn link, bitch. When you was calling Bad Bunnies bitches. You was like, and you Bad Bunny bitches, and you bitches and the Bad Bunnies, and da, 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 da. That motherfucker hit your goddamn link, bitch. And she was like, did you have something to say to me? And you were like, what are you talking about? And she said, I mean, you're up here calling everybody bitches, and I wanted to know if you wanted to say something to me. Now, this is your link, bitch. So you need to stop trying to call people punks and pussies and bitches and stuff, because you the only punk, pussy, hoe ass bitch out here that I see right now in this moment. So she hits your link and she says, who you calling a bitch? Did I say your name? She said, no, you didn't say my name, but you said you bitches and you said Bad Bunnies. But did I say your name? Because I swear I didn't say your name. This is you, Big Betty Badass Anaya. This is you, bitch. Christina. This is you. No, I didn't say, girl, I wasn't talking about you. If I didn't say your name, I wasn't talking about you. She said, what you said, Bad Bunny bitches. Bitches. Basically, like plural, not singular, bitch. You didn't say you Bad Bunny bitch. You said Bad Bunny bitches. Girl, you tuck tail. No, I wasn't talking about you. You want me to put the clip back out here, bitch? I could put the whole motherfucking live back out here, bitch. Give me my one-on-one, bitch, since you so bad. I want a Clarissa. I want to. What was the bitch that Clarissa fought? I want a Clarissa fight, bitch. You gonna be the bloody mouth, bitch. I swear to God. On God, you gonna be the bloody mouth, bitch. I want you. I want you to step to me like that motherfucker stepped to Clarissa and thought that she was gonna get out that fight without getting pounded on. The fuck? Since you the champ, bitch, on these YouTube streets, I want a match, bitch. I want to match. My old granny punani ass want to match with your want to be so young ass, bitch. Shit. Stupid ass bitch. Come on, chomp. Come on, Cletus. Come on, chomp. Bring it, bitch. You so hard, bitch. You bodying bitches. Come on, Cletus. Shit. I'm calling you out, bitch. You, bitch. You. I want to see some fucking receipts for a motherfucking. I want to see what the fuck you said about Joy, bitch. You said you got receipts, bitch. You said you got receipts, bitch. I demand to see them hoes, bitch. I want a fight. I want to fight. Virtual fight. I want to fight. A virtual fight. Can we get some boxing gloves in the chat? I want to fight. A virtual fight, bitch. Shit. The fuck? I'll pound your ass, bitch, and make you regret you was ever fucking born, ho. Virtually. This is not a threat. I am not into violence. I am not like you and your husband. I am not going to pull up. I am not going to use any weapons on you. I'm not going to talk about you. Can talk about my whole fucking family. I don't care because I know that's how you get down, bitch. I know that's how you get down. That's when you think you winning, bitch. When you go to get to dragging people's families and deceased loved ones and their kids, bitch, that's when you really think you winning, bitch. But I'm gonna show you that I can drag you without putting a hand or hair on nobody but you, bitch. I won't even touch your motherfucking weak ass husband. We don't want him to have a stroke in that motherfucking semi, bitch. Drive off the side of one of them motherfucking mountains. You pee dragging me. You pee. This nigga said, without you, I don't know how I would have survived this last year. Me and Anaya owe you so much. Oh my God. And then when y'all first came outside, that weak ass nigga, he said, yeah, Blue, go ahead, Blue, go. Cause you gotta go diamond. You gotta be a good girl. Don't be in this chat, girl. Baby, Anaya, come here, come here. I want a one-on-one with you, Bertha badass. You so tough, right? Hmm? One-on-one, that's all we gotta do. It's just conversation. Shits and giggles, right? I mean, you be punking people though. You sure be punking people, girl. You be punking them. I just ain't seen it. I ain't seen nobody that's really afraid of you. I mean, you say it's people out here. You say it's people that's intimidated by you and they scared of you and they don't want that work. I ain't never met none of them. I ain't never seen none of them. I don't know none of their names. I'm not familiar with any of the channels that's afraid of you. Everybody saw how your ass was dragged, dogged, walked, checked, beasted, roasted, filleted, fried, bitch, scalloped, bitch. What other form of bruleed, bitch? What the fuck else for cooking? Goddamn sous vide, bitch. They put your ass in a bag and they sous vide your ass, bitch. Everybody witnessed your ass. And who did they see out here swinging for you? Bitch, me. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Who did they see behind the scenes begging me to, oh, UP, can you do a live on Bitch Boy today? Yo, motherfucking weak ass husband, bitch. That nigga sent Joy a letter, y'all, an email. Joy didn't respond to none of that shit. I didn't know about the email, right? I got to go back to this because this was years ago, but this is still a good story because Lovely did a whole live on it. Did I share it out? Yeah, I shared it out. I think Michi talked about it too. Michi, you see that? Did you listen to that live, Michi? That was some good shit, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So she sends this letter to Joy at the time when what was really interesting is I was swinging for Anaya and Rashid at that time. I wasn't no Joy fan at that time, so I wasn't really but I still didn't think that it was fair for them to hold on one second, y'all. I gotta grab my charger. My computer's about to die, and I gotta go into the other room to get it. Hold on one second, y'all. So I'm talking about this because I'm hoping I make your punk ass mad enough to come outside, bitch, and have that one-on-one, right? So she reaches out to Joy, and he writes her a little email, and he says, Joy, I want to use you. He basically says, I want us to run a play. I want you to act like we were in a relationship together while Anaya and Bitch Boy were doing their little thing together, right? Now, y'all got to go and listen to Lovely's live. I promised the bitch I wouldn't play her content on my channel, so I'm not going to play the bitch's content, okay? But y'all got to listen to it because she made a very valid point about Anaya. And she said that it was a neutral position that she was taking because she didn't know Anaya and Rashid at that time. She wasn't going based upon any animosity that she had towards Anaya or Rashid. And it even made her position more valid in my eyes. And y'all can make your own determination because, like I said, the live is on my community wall. You can make your own determination. She said that she came to the conclusion about Anaya and Rashid and their relationship, and she came to it knowing that she didn't like Joy. She didn't give a fuck about Joy. She was actually entertained by a lot of the shit that was happening to Joy at the time. But she called Anaya the snake. And she said Anaya was the reason for all of this shit. And she said that Rashid was wrong. Why was Rashid wrong? And she made the most valid fucking point. And I hate to give this bitch this credit, but I got to give credit where credit is due. She made a very valid point when she said, it's fucked up for a man to come out here and ask Joy to put herself in that position, right? The reason it was wrong for him to ask Joy to put herself in that position because it makes Joy look just like Anaya. And Joy wasn't doing that. And she determined that Rashid was trying to sacrifice Joy to save his wife's reputation, because he would have known. You see what Joy says? Remember, he reached out to confirm that that situationship, mind you, I was already in my new relationship. Okay. And see, that's the other thing. And you never you never responded to the email either. You never reacted or responded to it, because I got all of his screenshots of him saying that you never responded to any of his emails. None of his emails. She never responded to him. But think about it. Think about what kind of position this weak ass, powerless ass nigga was willing to put Joy in. He wanted her to lie for him and his wife. And his wife was the one that did the fuck shit. He wanted Joy to help his wife save her motherfucking reputation while Joy ruined her own. And that's what LTG was saying. She was like, how you gonna ask Joy, who was like the victim of what this girl was doing, or like not even really a victim because they weren't in a relationship or anything anymore, but Joy was with this guy, and you're asking Joy to do this stuff and play this role with you and lie to the public, and then all of the attention is gonna go to Joy, and everybody gonna start dragging Joy instead of dragging your wife. So he was, and then what Lovely said, she said, I'm sticking on one word. She said, I can't forget one. She said, I am focused on one word in this. Let me see if I can find that email. She said she was focused on one word in that email. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that email. She said she was focused on one word in that email, and it was use. When he said, Joy, I want to use you. I want to use you. And that's the thing that I knew about Anaya and Rashid is that they're users. Users. And even in his emails and stuff, he was like, "Come on, it's okay because I don't need what did he say? I don't need the sippers no more anyway. I don't need the sippers no more anyway. I don't have no use for the sippers anymore anyway, or something like that. It was kind of like everything was contractual with him. That's why I was so adamant with the whole John Frank thing. Nigga, if you keep on coming over here, they're going to start coming after you. They're going to find out whoever is against you to start coming after you. You basically digging yourself in a deeper and deeper hole by even coming over here. Keep fucking with them weird ass motherfuckers because it's never going to be anything like everything is fake any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And I focus on real shit, real tangible shit, real people. Don't try to play that game, but Anaya and Rashid, they're about using people. It's all about who they can use, who they can weaponize, or who they can team up with and link up with. They don't fuck with no damn body. And ain't nobody checking for them when they gone. Nobody is checking to see why the fuck they off the internet or where the fuck they at. The only people call their names is people that want to pull their names into some bullshit. Want them to fucking fight. So I call your name, girl, whenever I feel angry, babe. I call your name when I want to beat you up. I think of you, and it eases the pain. I'm gonna call Anaya's name. Anaya, we need to go ahead and just have it out. After all these years, you've been watching me for 5 years. You don't want to rumble. You don't want to make it true. You don't want to take me out once and for all. Like, take me out, Anaya. Come on now. Come on, Cletus. I'm sure some people will put some pennies on it, bitch. Girl, don't y'all want to see Anaya and Christina and Ania? Don't y'all want to see Nia and Christina go head to head in a Royal Rumble? Girl. Keep on talking about she done took somebody out, deaded people, and all that weird shit. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. I didn't even know I was going to be live this long. She said they tried to tell. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Listen, Joy, I got a clip of this nigga on and Triple is questioning him, and she's trying to act like a reporter when this bitch saw all of this shit happen too. This bitch was on every fucking panel. This bitch was on my panel. So I was like, she was in my chat all the time when this shit was happening. She was on panels when this shit was happening. And this fat, funky bitch that eats gooch for a living had the nerve to be on here acting brand fucking new. And she was on the panel. She was like, so oh, let me see if I can find that clip before I get up off of here. Y'all listen to how Rashid explains it. Oh my God, I hope I can find it. I hope I can find it. Because Rashid was on, it was on Anaya and Rashid's channel. Hold on. Rashid was on the panel. And okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Get into albums and then go here. Here. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on.
Because these fake motherfuckers, now for something, you pick up the green light.
That's not it.
Now for something.
It's a live with Triple and Anaya and Rashid on it. And Triple is asking them questions. Is this it?
Before come out. Rashid, can you confirm that Joy came to you, bro? This is what you said. You said Joy came to you and she told you that she wanted to be back with Money Boy.
Oh yeah, we talked on. I never talked to Joy on the phone. We talked through the messages on the fucking
Now, just listen to that first part. She says Joy came to you and told you that she wanted to be back with old boy. Well, by the time Joy had started communicating them, she was already with her new man, right? So let's move on from that. He says that we talked. Oh no, we only talked through messages. So if they had, girl, keep on listening. It gets good. It gets gooder and gooder. Okay. So if they had this, so Anaya and Rashid, if y'all had these communications, right? If y'all had these communications with Joy and it was through Messenger, wouldn't you have receipts for it? Wouldn't you have the conversation? Every fucking thing that she said, just like Anaya popped herself by exposing her. Anaya is the dumbest bitch on the planet. She came outside trying to come for Joy just last year and put all of their goddamn text messages out. And guess what it showed? That Joy was the one telling the fucking truth. This dumb bitch popped herself with her own fucking text messages, thinking she exposing somebody. Oh, let me finish playing this little clip though. Baby! Girl, why would you say that? Exactly, Joy. Keep listening though. Keep listening to his explanation. Keep listening. Because this motherfucker.
We talked through messages on an email and shit.
Right.
That's the only way I ever conversated with Joy. I never talked to Joy on the phone, period.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's why I called Trey. This was like 2 years ago.
You called Trey and you told him that, you know, saying Joy was trying to get back with him. Remember, bro?
I remember the phone call.
Listen at Triple. Listen at Triple leading the fucking conversation. You called Trey and you told him. Like this bitch thinks she know every fucking thing. She say she a card reader. She talked to the spirits. All of this shit. All of her kids talk to spirits. Everybody in her fucking life talk to spirits. But the bitch can't keep a bottle out of her mouth or a roof over her fucking head. But she's so connected with the goddamn spirits.
I tell you it's soft because he remember the phone call.
Right.
He remember that phone call?
Mm-hmm.
Right. K2 up.
Yo, I'm not gonna sit up here and fucking lie, yo.
Yes, you do.
What the fuck do I need to lie to? I mean,
Facts.
I never put this shit out before because it wasn't about nothing. That shit wasn't about nothing to me and shit. I mean, like I always loved Joy. For real. That's real shit. I always loved Joy.
Through the love that Anaya got for her.
Listen at her. Listen at this fat, funky bitch. Through the love that Anaya got for her. Bitch, Anaya was talking about sucking another man's dick. While laying in Rashid's bed. Rashid can say he fake love Joy because it's all fake anyway. All this shit y'all do is fucking fake. Bitch, Somebody's shooting. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Hold on. Somebody outside shooting. Hold on. Listen, I can't even. Somebody outside shooting. They was just outside. I ain't heard. I don't think I've ever heard gunshots in this. They not shooting anymore. Look, I ran to the window like the white girls in the movies, not like the black girls. No. The window like the white girls. I'm trying to see where you're supposed to be running away from the damn violence and from the gunshots and shit. I wanted to see where the hell they was coming from. But I don't hear anything. I just heard 2 shots and I haven't heard any screaming or nothing or no cars peeling off or nothing. I just heard some gunshots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clap. I'm gonna have girl. She said, "Get that guy," and start clapping back. I don't know who they shooting at, but it ain't me. They ain't shooting at. Maybe it's a night outside, mad. Maybe she drove to Michigan or something. You outside, she popping off, nigga. You mad, nigga? You mad, nigga?
Even I stopped fucking with Joy when she had Monica put my emails on UP channel. I mean, but then
that's a lie. He said that Monica put her emails on my channel. That is a lie. Monica never put no emails on my channel. What Monica did do was come on my channel and talk about the email or the conversation that she had with Joy. Your dumb ass came outside and put all those emails on your channel. That's why I got all of them screenshots. Then you was down in the comment section explaining yourself, nigga. That shit was weird as hell. Just a fucking weird ass couple. Fucking weird. Anybody to fuck with you is weird too. I said it. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. The fuck?
Then after that, I gave her grace after that when we was cutting onions and UP chat and all that shit, and I left all that shit alone. That she even did that or whatever. I mean,
So you mean to tell me you looking down on Monica for talking about it, but you don't feel like you was wrong for doing it? You don't feel like you were wrong for reaching out to a woman who your wife violated. Not only did your wife violate her, that whatever sisterhood she said she had with Joy, your wife was playing in Joy's face the whole fucking time that she was talking to her while she was fucking talking to bitch boy. Okay? And the other thing is, your wife also was doing the same fucking thing to you. Why does Joy owe you more loyalty or Monica owe you loyalty and your own fucking wife don't? Nigga. Crazy.
Okay, you got a problem with Monica too.
I ain't got a problem with Monica. I don't have a problem with Monica.
Hold on.
See, why did he say he don't have a problem with Monica, but he got a problem with Joy? Why you got a problem with Joy? Joy didn't put shit out here. You did, and Monica talked about it. Joy didn't talk about shit.
He don't have no problem with Monica.
No, I can speak for myself.
But no, you don't even understand like the in-depth shit when it comes to Monica. I had the problem with Monica. Rashid don't know Monica. He don't know her. And I just her tonight. Yeah. So it is like just like Rashid been saying, like he had mad love for Joy. So why the fuck we come out here and lie and Joy.
So that's the little clip that I had. You know, I just wanted y'all to hear that. I wanted y'all to hear how he lies, how he's such a weird ass, creepy ass nigga. Like, what nigga would reach out to you? Yeah, can we run a play together? Oh, can you say that we was talking behind the scenes all while bitch boy and Anaya was talking behind the scenes? That's some pussy ass shit. That's some pussy. That's pussy. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you cut it. And I don't know who the fuck would be afraid of you or intimidated by you, who would think that you were a good guy or a decent guy, who would think you were a godly man or a spiritual man. I don't believe none of that shit. So when Anaya hit that link and tried to make what I had to say about you, about Sakina, what I had to say about Rashid didn't have shit to do with Sakina. It had everything to do with the fucking way I see that punk ass motherfucker. And I mean that. That's it and that's all. He wanted Joy. Yes, he wanted, right, Jay. He wanted Joy to pretend like she hate the gooch. Like Triple. He want his gooch ate. That's the only he want his gooch ate. I think Triple would do it. I think Triple would do it if Anaya. I think Anaya would give Triple the green light to eat her husband's gooch, because the only gooch Anaya want to be eating is on here on YouTube, you know, on a channel that begins with an M. It has steaks on her titties. That's the only gooch she want to eat. She want to have that nigga's babies. She want to get that nigga more babies, and she don't even want more babies from her own damn husband. But she want to get that nigga new babies. Okay, let me stop playing, because that's not the way it is anymore. She doesn't feel that way anymore. But bitch, I'm gonna drag you with whatever I'm gonna drag you with. Bitch, you say I live in the basement and I don't. Shit, bitch. You lie about me all the goddamn time. At least I'm gonna tell the truth about you. It was the truth that one time you did not want your relationship. You was ready to walk away from it, bitch. So she want. Listen, one day, I gotta clown Triple a little bit before I get off of here, because I'm about to get off of here. One day Triple did a live stream, right? Shout out, and I gotta say shout out to the Bushes every time, because I be getting a lot of stuff on my own. I'm not one of those people that sits up and says that, I don't watch you when I do watch you. If I'm watching you, I'm doing commentary on you. So if I'm watching your channel, chances are, unless it's for research for commentary on another channel, if I'm watching your channel, chances are I'm going to do commentary on you, right? So unless I'm watching it, for entertainment in another sector or something. But in this sector, I'm talking about in this group of people, in this community, I'm gonna be doing commentary on you. So I was watching a video that somebody sent me one day, a Triple, and she was going out, right? And she had on she had on a blonde wig. It was hanging down to her booty, right? It was a synthetic wig, cheap. How one of them little cheap cosplay wigs with the part on the side that you can barely see, and it got a little hump at the top, and you can't even get it flat and shit. It'd be that cheap ass like synthetic wig that you buy for cheap, right? So she had this wig on, she had a gold lipstick on and everything, and she had a leopard print dress on that she had to keep on pulling down, right? And she was in her bathroom doing this live stream, and she sat on the toilet and talked about how she wanted to rush back from the party, y'all, that she was going out with this nigga. And she said, I don't know, but she said, this date, I can't wait to get back. She said, because all I want to do is come back and eat the gooch. She said, I just can't, I don't, she said, I don't know how long I'm going to be out. Cause all I'm going to be out while I'm out, all I'm going to be thinking about is just eating the gooch. And she said, you got to be careful when you eat the gooch, because if you eat the gooch, and you could go too deep when you eat the gooch and touch the wrong spot. I was done. This nasty bitch. You're a nasty one, Triple. Nasty. Yeah, she had on her little animal print dress and she was going out on the town. Listen, y'all, I'm done. I'm tired. It's 9:53. I've been out all day. I think I didn't, but I'm serious about this. Anaya, all jokes aside, now I done joked a lot in this live stream and I done told a lot of truths too. I cried at the beginning. This live stream was all over the place. But Anaya, I want that one-on-one. I want to see if you're going to be strong enough and brave enough to do it. Face your fears. You know what? I have to learn to do that sometimes in my real life. Face your fears. That's what you got to do. Address the mess. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get my butt out of here. I want y'all to have a wonderful, beautiful evening, the rest of your Wednesday. I will see y'all hopefully. No, tomorrow. Wait, Alec is gone. But I think me and Alec have a live stream tomorrow. I think I got a live to watch. Oh, shoot. So tomorrow we're supposed to be doing catfish on Alec's channel. So I won't be live on my channel unless I do like I did the last time, go live after later in the evening. But I will be live on Alec's channel. Alec, the live stream is tomorrow. Thank you, Spencer. Okay, so the live stream is tomorrow. Alec, when Alec puts up is it up already? Because I'm gonna share it out. So we're reacting to Catfish, the TV show, tomorrow on Alec's channel. And I'll share it out on my channel. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful rest of y'all day, okay? And I will see you guys tomorrow on Alec's channel. Don't forget to check my community wall and Alec's channel too. Bye, guys.